to No Head Shin Gaia. Oh man, my head. You'd think my headache would go away after a while, huh? So, before we begin, I'd just like to say that y'all are awesome, and that's great. And because of you guys, I was able to do something just now, which is something of a tradition for me, and therefore is something that, you know, I'm grateful for, basically. In other words, I have in my hands right now, I know you can't see it, eggnog. It has been a tradition for me for years upon years, ever since, you know, well, it was just me and Mum, to go ahead and get some eggnog for Christmas. I actually enjoy eggnog. I hate you, Samurai. Actually, in all, no hatred here. Grats, that's awesome. But yeah, I am making enough money through Patreon and through donations because of you guys to get eggnog, like I just did. Now I know what you're saying. What, we're giving you enough money so that you can buy a $2 thing of eggnog? That's not the point. Eggnog is a superfluous expense. I know a lot of you who live on budgets know what I mean by that. It is not bare minimum requirement for food. It is in fact something you get when you have enough money to exist and not merely survive. And right now I am making enough money to exist and not merely survive. And it's because of you guys. So thank you. What the? Oh, okay. Excellent. We are now official on being able to get tickets for Star Wars. You say that, Snatchy. So, I wanted to share it with you. I haven't even opened it yet, so I'm gonna open it here. I'll hold it up to the mic so you can hear I'm opening it here. There we go. I guess I should have gotten a glass. Whatever, from the garden. Eggnog. This is actually pretty good. It's local eggnog. It's good. Here's to you guys. And here's to video games, because they're pretty awesome. Now, normally we'd discuss, but instead, we're going to display. No, I am not, Tibito. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. You know what? Why don't we do it a poll? I will let you guys decide. I am trying to go in as blind as possible, but really this is your guys' show as much as it is mine. So, hang on. There we go. I have throw up a poll. Vote 1 if you want me to watch the trailer and do a video about it. Vote 2 if you want me to avoid the trailer. I'll leave it up to you guys. How do you get to Ghostlands from Ghostlands to Orgrimmar? Go north. Go into Silvermoon City itself. Go as far north into the city as you can. You will be in the throne room. Go past the throne room. There is a door, or rather an archway, behind the throne room. If you go in that and go up, you will see a weird red orb with like golden statues around it. Click that. That will send you to the Undercity. Once there, you need to leave that area, go north, and there will be 2 very obvious towers, which will have Zeppelins coming and going from them. The Zeppelin you want is actually the middle one of the 3. So if you go into the right tower and take the leftmost exit on the right tower, that will be the Zeppelin leading to Orgrimmar. There should also be a goblin there who says this is the Zeppelin to Orgrimmar, and that's how you get there. So this is when Cain and Cecil first met. So Cecil is, of course, the white-haired one. Cain is the blonde. My father is Sir Richard Highwind, commander of the Dragoons. Now I know what you're going to say. Wait a minute. It was Rickard in FF2. Except, actually, depending on which game and which thing you're reading, it's either Rickard or Richard. Let me make this clear. The clear and deliberate intent on the behalf of the developers was to make this connected to FF2. There is no denying it. The developers have gone out of their way. It's been officially consecrated that they think FF4 is a sequel to FF2. I think that's ridiculous because in several ways it doesn't line up. But the point is that Rickard from 2 is the father of Kain, and that Leon was the first Dark Knight who we encounter in Fabul. Or rather, who we hear about in Fabul, I should say. It is also... Now, that being said... Kain's, oh, my head. Kain's, attitude has always been very brusque and very to the point. He is nowhere near as diplomatic as Cecil is. In all honesty, and I don't mean this as an insult or a positive, Kain is probably much more human than Cecil is. It's a shame Kain doesn't get more, characterization. Because Kain pretty much wears his heart on his sleeve, for all intents and purposes. For those of you not aware of that expression, it means he doesn't bother trying to be... He doesn't try to obfuscate how he feels or what he thinks. Note that Kain starts the fight with Cecil, reasoning being because Cecil refused to back down. Kain, of course, has always had a secret thing for Rosa. But notice what happens here. This is so much their characters being developed here, just like we saw with Golbez. Cecil takes the blame for Kain here. Kain started this fight. And Cecil is the one who says, no, it was my fault. Kain doesn't correct him. And yet it is Rosa and Cecil who end up together. Fascinating, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Golbez is Cecil's older brother. A Lunarian named Zemus was making use of Golbez's Lunarian blood as a means to control him. Golbez and Fusoya went to the moon to put an end to Zemus.
Golbez was Cecil's brother? Well, in any case, it would seem I've a debt to repay Zemus too.
Huh. And when he takes over your mind again? What then?
If that should happen, kill me without a second thought.
Then count me in too. I have a couple of blades with this Zemus's name on them.
Edge.
Let's go. To the moon. But Rosa and Rydia stay behind. This time.
Alright, we gotta talk about this pretty much immediately. First of all, I hate you, Edge. Dudes, I got some blades with Zemus's name on them! Alright. Edge is an idiot, but that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what Kain just said. What Kain just said is as close... Oh yeah, I do, absolutely, Bosky. What Kain just said is as close to summarizing Kain's personality in one sentence as you can get with him. Now, reality check. You cannot summarize a person's personality with one sentence. You can bullet point it, but you are going to be missing shadings and detail because people are complicated things. You can't condense a person to one line, right? That's what the Dark Knight, the second Batman movie was all about, actually. But I don't want to get into that discussion. But if you were to do so, to get a generalized idea of a character, Kain's character could be described by the sentence, "If I do, kill me without a second of hesitation," or however he phrased it. I don't think he means that jokingly, or lightly, or anything like that. I think he genuinely and legitimately said, yep, if I get mind controlled again, kill me. Immediately. Because that's Kain. He is wonderfully pragmatic. And again, all business. So that's awesome. All right. Awesome cutscene is awesome. Look at all this character stuff that we get. Isn't that amazing? Think about all this amazing character stuff we get. Let's add a plus to the story. Yeah! And then let's take it away, and then let's take it away, and then we're done. Yes, that's right, 2 negatives. Let me explain. This scene, there's my explanation.
There may be no homecoming.
Cecil! You can't mean that!
Go. Get off the ship.
This is work for grown-ups. You just wait for us back here.
Fine!
Cecil.
Don't argue, Kane.
Wow! Oh my god, this may actually bloom to 4 negatives to the story. And that injures me. Let me discuss the negatives. Negative number 1. What the crap? Get off the boat? Seriously? Seriously? Now, let me make one thing clear. This is not a feminist issue. Do not pull that into this, okay? This is about people he cares about and does not want to die. Kane and Cecil, and kind of Edge, are, from their perspective, are the trained career military soldiers. Rosa and Rydia are not. They are willing to lay down their lives, and they want to ensure that the people they care about live through the experience, so they tell them to stay behind, okay? It's still stupid! In fact, it's retarded! But please don't make a feminist issue out of it, okay? That's the first negative. The second negative, you guys know it's coming. I'll talk about it when it happens. Here's the potential for a third negative. Edge, who in addition to being just... making me want to smack him there, when Rydia, who is obviously injured by the discourse between the two of them, says, "Fine," and runs off, Edge's response is, and I quote, "Heh. We might have a fourth negative." We'll find out. We'll see how bad this is. Yeah, we're going to add that third negative. That was just so stupid. Whoop, we're not on the... There we go. Game. Do I not have game? Something's wrong. My controller is rather suddenly not working. Can I not... I can't open the menu! I can't open the menu! I was going to see what their thought bubbles are at this point in time. Maybe they don't let you. We'll find out in a second. That's actually really lame, because that way they don't have to remove the characters from the party for this edition. Negative number 3, or 4, or whatever up to. It was actually... Why does this scene exist? Why does this scene exist? Let me just make this abundantly clear what's happening here. Rosa and Rydia, we're about to die horribly. We are leaving on a suicide mission. I want you to leave so you can survive and never come back. I'll miss you and I'll always love you. Farewell, Rosa. 3 seconds later. Oh, hi, Rosa. Oh, you want to rejoin the party? Okay.
Step aside, Rosa.
Frell.
I'm not going anywhere.
Why not?
Without me along, who will heal you when you're hurt?
Rosa.
You can't win this one, Cecil.
No use arguing with a woman.
Then I'll argue no more. Your help is welcome.
Just as we planned.
You're here too?
This battle is ours as much as anyone's. Cecil said so himself. And having some Eidolons along can't hurt, can it?
Rydia,
Wow, so they actually pronounce Eidolons differently in this game.
our battle awaits.
Because they say Eidolons earlier, with much more emphasis on the do part. So yeah, the other negative is the completely artificial drama of... I mean, even if there had been the potential for a scene like this, you don't just immediately have the back-to-back thing. Maybe have them be like, oh, we will never meet again, blah, blah, blah. And then maybe have it come back around when you get to the crystalline core or something. And, oh, they have followed you this whole time or something like that. No. That's not still good. But at least it would be better than this artificial garbage that lasts 3 seconds. They split the party for 3 freaking seconds. I'm probably exaggerating. It was probably closer to 10. I'm sorry. 10 freaking seconds. I'm giving myself a headache. Hey, menu! I like how everyone's thought bubbles are about Golbez and the fight they freed. Not the scene that just happened, by the way. It's like Matrix Software look at the scene and said, this scene's really dumb. Do we have to leave it in? Yes. Okay. And that's why they refused to let you open the menu, because they didn't want to write any thoughts about the scene. And then immediately after it, there's no thoughts about the scene. Just... wow. Ridiculous. Okay. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. I have never seen one, Fatsqueak, in all honesty. But I agree, it is artificial drama. And someone in chat mentioned, I think it was Shadow, mentioned that FF7 did this exact same concept, just much better. This one right here, Bosky, FF4DS is the most difficult FF for me, personally. The hard-type version, not the version I'm playing right now. For those of you not aware, in FF7 there's a scene where it's like, look, we're gonna go face the final boss. I know why I'm fighting. She knows why she's fighting, because Cloud and Tifa stay behind. You need to go and determine if you are ready to fight or not. And there's this big old scene about you, and you drop them all off, and then you go to the crater, and then you wait, and you're not sure if anyone's going to show back up, and there's tension and drama, and there's like this big connection between Tifa and Cloud, which actually changes based on your relationship value throughout the game, and then finally you discover that they're back, and you hear, you know, the reasons why they're all back and the reasons why they're all fighting, and it's great. It's like a 15-minute scene. And it actually, and again, it accomplishes the same thing, but actually does it better. Instead of a, what just happened, and of all the scenes to burn voice acting on. Really? That one? You wanted voice acting for that drivel? Ugh, whatever. How's the poll going, by the way? Could somebody check on that for me, please? Wait, hang on just a second. I should have some augments. Ah, okay, that's where they are. Ah, there it is. Don't worry, Shadow. If it makes you feel any better, the new electeds, the newly elected people will probably be no different in actual, you know, in what actually happens in your country than the previous elected people. And the elected people after them, and the elected people before them, and so forth and so on, ad infinitum. I gave the option, Enigma. That means I am willing to. Hesitant, but willing. So there are thought bubbles for this place. This place is, or I should say was, the optional dungeon. You think the Eidolon place was bad? You think the Sylph Cave is bad? No, 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 no. This place is hell. This is also one of only 2 locations in the game that can contain behemoths as enemies. Regularly, by the way. Whoops. No, that is what I want. And yes, Ebo, we are very likely to finish the game tonight. Although, I may be a little too underleveled. Alright, I need to set up Kane's thing. Whoops. I probably shouldn't be in full DPS mode. What are you linking me, Shadow? Oh. Yeah, pretty much. Doesn't just apply to Russia. That's probably a bit cynical of me, but you know what? Whatever. I can accept that. I can accept cynicism. Leviathan. Oh, I'm super stupid. 75, that's what I thought. Paladin Cecil to both, Bosky. Although I do actually rather enjoy playing as Dark Knight Cecil in Dissidia. Quite a lot. And Kane's dead. Welcome to the Bahamut Cave. Seriously, it's just pretty much this place in a nutshell. I might as well get him up, I guess. You know, I don't remember there being a save point in the Bahamut Cave. Can anyone correct me on that? Like, I seriously don't remember there being any save point throughout this cave. In the SNES version, at least. I should probably set myself up slightly differently. We're going to do something weird to help us level for a bit. Because I kind of need to level. For the Zeromus fight, in all honesty, I need at least 10 more levels. Possibly more. So... actually, no, I need... so like this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like that. There we go. So now he's got cover, reach, counter, and he's in the back row. Hey, Sigma. What's up, dude? Welcome to Hell, also known as the Bahamut Cave. I'm really scared for the first behemoth fight, which should be in any second. Like right here. No? In the SNES version, they were scripted. You'd walk on a tile, and there would be a behemoth fight. Holding my breath. Honestly, I probably would, little Billy. But, hey, you know. Outside the Eidolon Cave? Like, where exactly, Enigma, if you don't mind my asking? Because I've never heard of that. Oh, crap, whatever. Cecil's dead. Oh, he isn't dead. Edge is dead. Hey, Silver Dragoon. Silver Pine Forest? Hell, I like all the zones, honestly, but it's up to you as to what you really want to do. Hey, we're all dead. Why don't we run? Yeah, let's run. I'm liking the idea of running for my life. Hey, Agent 31. Holy crap. So I may actually be too low level for the Bahamut Cave. I mean, granted, I'm relying on auto battle, but still. Yikes. Yeah, I like Esper better personally as well. Yeah, Rose is like, heck with this, I'm out of here. Peace! Cat form and I'm out. You can do it, Noel. How's the poll going? If anyone hasn't voted on the poll, you should totally do that. I'm gonna look something up here really quick. This doesn't help. God, I see, the thing is, most of the leveling spots I know of, and most of the leveling spots I'm finding as I'm looking into it, are in the lunar subterrane. And I really... I don't actually want to, I don't want to go into the last dungeon to level so I could go out and do the Bahamut thing. I might just skip the Bahamut thing. I might just skip more stuff. I hate skipping stuff in a review, though. Like, I really do. I did all the optional stuff in FF6. I did all the optional stuff in Chrono Trigger. You know what? This is an in-depth review. I'm going to do everything. Yes. I am even going to do the Naming Way quest. Sorry, guys. I am honor-bound. I have to do everything, so... Let's go test Enigma's theory. So, right outside the Eidolon Cave. I've got a few sirens. Yeah, I've seen like 5 guides who all say, and here's the best place to level, and I know it's the best place to level. It's in the lunar subterrane. There's a double pack of blue dragons you can get, which are actually pretty easy to kill, relatively speaking. And give tons and tons of X, you know. We pretty much have the optimal formation right now, too. Cecil with draw, counter, and reach in the back row. Just sitting there, you know, doing his thing, and everyone else set up as they are to wreck face. But I'm just, yeah, DS version, right? Oops, wrong one. Also, yes, agreed, Birdie, absolutely. We may even do an analysis on the trailer while I'm grinding. But for right now, we're going to see if we can get some levels. Yes, this is actually where I want to be. I see our vote is relatively split, but not as split as it usually is. Now, are you sure that wasn't the SNES version Enigma? Because... Magic Shadow. Like, I'm actually pretty sure that is legitimately the reason. I mean, the moon has a breathable atmosphere with comfortable temperature, for God's sakes. Oh, hey, I can get the Excalibur now. That should help, too. Then vote, Purdy. If you don't vote, I won't see it, you know. There's also a couple of side quests I haven't done that I would kind of like to do. Oh, really, Enigma? You should do it sometime. I mean, I know it is definitively a worse game, don't mistake me, but you should still do it, I think, at least once. Excalibur, the second best game, because it's not actually a moon, Nintendo Recurie. It's a spaceship. It is literally a machine. It's effectively a space station. It just happens to be mobile. Also, there's an implication that this is a Lunarian, the guy who works Excalibur. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's kind of a neat idea. Oh, that sucks, Enigma. Well, if you ever have spare time and the availability, I think you should at least try it once. I know, it's not as good, but you should still try it. Okay. What am I doing? I have Excalibur. I can't do that yet. I don't want to do that yet, so I think we're done down here. Up we go. Really, Chaos Rider? Speaking of which, have any of you seen the most ridiculous thing in the universe? That is correct in the SNES version, Venters. I do not know if that's true in the DS version. I would assume it is. But only 2 people in the game can equip adamant armor, and thus there's only a reason to get 2. Kane and Cecil, by the way, are the 2 people who can equip it. Let's see, where am I going? Oh wait, I'm going back down here. I'm testing Enigma's theory. Yes, the most ridiculous thing ever. The most trending thing right now on Facebook is a movement. I'm having trouble even saying this. Is a movement to not ban, boycott. To boycott Episode 7 because it is anti-white people. Holy crap. Ah, these are what you were talking about. Okay, I know what these are. Well, apparently it's not actually real. Because... yeah. I mean, I believe it. I totally believe that people are that stupid. I really do. I admittedly have done no research on this because why would I? Screw that. I would rather grind after my hour rant against grinding than research that, but yeah, anyways. Okay, so how much exp did this give us? That's a crap ton of exp. Apparently you were right, Enigma. What do you know? How much gil did that give? Shoot, I should have looked. Don't worry, Shadow. The truth is, there are good people. They are just not the only people. You know what I mean? Okay, thank you, Dragoon. Thank you. Humanity restored! Wait. Okay, why is the dragon attacking Rosa? Ah, shoot! I forgot to look again. Damn it. I am so stupid. Someone look at how much gil this fight is giving me. Until I am done, Purdy-X. We're gonna grind levels for a bit. We're gonna do the Naming Way quest. We're gonna do the Augment quests that I've been avoiding so far. We're gonna do the new quest that's brand new to this edition that I've never done before. And we're gonna go Bahamut. We're gonna get every unsealed weapon in the Lunar Subterrane. And then we're gonna do the Crystalline Core, which is one of my favorite dungeons in history. And then we're gonna beat the friggin' game. My personal favorite version of FF4 is the one you're watching me play right now. No, not just the DS version. This exact version, the Steam version so far, is actually, in my opinion, the best version. It's accessible, it's fun, it's got everything I like about the DS version. It's awesome. Actually, I haven't gotten a chance to, Ventures. I've only played the original Pandemic and the one expansion, which came with it. It was a lot of fun, but I haven't played any new Pandemic since then. Oh, right, Enigma. Sorry, yeah, I'm stupid. I need to change everyone's auto battle, too, for this fight. Hey guys, you want to hear something ridiculous? You know that GIF that you guys made of the little one doing her post-it thing with me? I keep that up on the side of my screen to make me smile every now and again. Because she's awesome. Okay, so let's make everything correct here. She's got counter and reach. Gil Farmer is on, Level Lust is on, okay. So, I need you to attack. I need you to attack. And we'll just leave you on Haste March, and we'll just put you on attack. You've never seen the GIF? She's my little one, Nintendo Raikiri. There's no one else in the world who gets that title. Just my niece. Okay. Alright, now we're a little better set up to fight him specifically. And now to actually pay attention to how much health... or gil, rather, I'm getting from this fight. She is amazing, isn't she? Why did that not hit? Does Cecil not have draw on? I need to check that. Because it's like the 5th time he's not been the one attacked. Okay, that was 1400 gil. That's not too bad. Yeah, he has cover on. Wait. No, he has the wrong thing on. He needs draw attacks on. There we go. Okay, that's why he wasn't getting attacked. God. We're good. We're good. Tell me about it, Lurker. Don't worry, Chaos. It will not cause any wars in the stars. I need Gil for 2 reasons, Ventures. 1, I need to buy sirens in order to keep doing this. I have no method of doing so to Biddo. I don't know where the trailer's playing. I mean, I'm gonna watch it on stream, yes. Oh no, I would never level in the Bahamut Cave. Are you kidding me, Enigma? No, I'm talking about the last dungeon is where I usually level. Alright, fine, I'll watch it live with you guys. So I guess. But yeah, I don't have any method of watching it as it comes out. I'm not watching the game or anything like that. I will pull it up on YouTube or something once it's on YouTube, and then do it that way. God, I really wish I could just go straight to the item, you know what I mean? Or rearrange my inventory. That would be great, too. Oh, hey, can I actually order the tickets yet? No, not yet. Still working on being able to order the tickets. I guess I'll go ahead and use these. Normally you save apples and Soma drops and use them on your last New Game Plus, your 3rd New Game Plus. Because these keep forward in New Game Plus, but your stats don't. So, you know, you want to stock them up and then burn them all in the last one. But I'm not doing New Game Plus, so we're just going to burn these. On Rosa, actually. And these go to Kane. And these go to Kane. There we go. If the, I really hope the trailer doesn't spoil everything, but if it does, well, I will like make a warning first. Like, okay, guys, I'll show it here live. Leave my mic on while it's playing. I'm not counting the EU. Emperor Palpatine. And then Darth Vader. And then Lando Calrissian. And then probably Han. And then Chewbacca, and then R2-D2. In no particular order, except for Palpatine. Hey, I don't call him that, Shadow. I am so tempted to kill off Edge so I can get more X from this. Wouldn't that be... Damn. Well, I mean, if you think about it, Edge, the only reason Edge needs levels is for his health. Because he's going to be chain throwing, like, throughout all the upcoming boss fights. I don't know, little Billy. I hope not. You say that, Dragoon, and yet Terminator Genesis did exactly that. And as I've already pointed out, well, there's, we'll see, we'll see. I mean, I'm still gonna see it. I'm still buying the tickets. I'm already committed to that. So, in fact, Terminator Genesis is just the latest example. Anyone remember that movie with Nicolas Cage, where he's trying to find out? It's like, what the hell went on in this fight, and there was this thing where stuff happened. I know that sounds super vague, but in the trailer for that movie, there was like a boxing match, and one of the biggest moments in the movie is something about that boxing match, and it was one of the biggest spoilers of the entire movie. Snake Eyes, that's the one. And that moment was spoiled in the trailer. And yes, I have, Stuka. Hey, Edge has learned useless. Oh yeah, Castaway is another excellent example of that. Completely ruined a lot of the drama of that movie. Because, you know... I gotta be honest, Genesis is a pretty bad example, though. There's literally only 2 plot twists in all of Genesis, Terminator Genesis, and the big one is spoiled in the freaking trailer, and it's just redunculous. 1437, 1437, 1437, 1437. You might wonder why I keep repeating that. It's because it matters for... I need to be net gaining on Gil in order to afford the Sirens to keep doing this. Otherwise I'll have to farm Gil separate from X, which makes this less efficient. Chaos Rider, I want you to imagine that The Empire Strikes Back is about to come out. And you already know how I'm going to finish this sentence, don't you? Imagine the trailer for Empire Strikes Back if it came out nowadays. Hey, Aguirre. Hey, Fearsome, by the way, welcome back. With your funny story that you have not told, you lied! Depends on who's in charge, Samurai. Remember, the person who is making the movie is not necessarily the one in charge of the marketing of the movie. You have to understand the difference. Sometimes Group A is not even communicating with Group B. Sometimes Group B does not believe that Group A made a good film and therefore is going to go ahead and throw it under the bus just to try and get opening night sales and then screw over the potential for the film in the long term. Terminator Genesis was not a good movie, but it was also not a bad movie, and it could have been a lot better if they had actually had some faith in it, and I'm going to be officially losing money on Sirens. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Let's buy like 30, yeah, 20, sure. I'm going to want a few of these too. And as many of those as I can carry. Can anyone do me a favor and look up a good Gil farming spot on FF4DS? That would be awesome, please and thank you. Well, that's true, Enigma. For those of you not aware, when they kept the Luke, I'm your father thing so quiet, then when they were saying the actual lines for the scene in Empire Strikes Back, he actually said, Obi-Wan killed your father, or I killed Obi-Wan, or something like that. Anyways, the point being, it was not I am your father. That was added in later. Now, Mark Hamill was made aware of the truth, but he was like one of the only people. And Mark Hamill's genuine reaction was sheer, utter shock. He was blown away. He was just like, no! Oh my god! So one of the only people in that scene who was acting in that scene who knew the truth about what Vader would eventually say was Hamill. And while there is no denying some of the ham in his response, I'm sorry, but that is some good ham. You really feel the agony in his voice when he says that. Unlike, no. Luke's no just feels like gut-wrenching. Gut-wrenching, excuse me. Well, yeah, obviously James Earl Jones knew, but not when the scene was being filmed. For reasons that should be about obvious. Don't explode, Fakey! Don't explode! It's too late. Oh well. I'm reminded of how much effort was put into making sure the big twist of Psycho was kept quiet, too. Absolutely no one will be seated after the blah 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 scene, you know? Why is Cecil kneeling? Whatever. Yes, I am Roaring Metalman. If you all vote for it. The poll's technically still open on that, by the way, if anyone wants to keep voting. Let's see, what's trending on YouTube right now? Star Wars Episode 7, the entire movie right here. Oh, okay. Oh my god! It's full of stars. Is this the third trailer? Could someone help me out with that? No, it looks like this is the fourth trailer. So the third trailer is the one that came out a couple months ago. Yeah, okay, so this is trailer 4. That's what I need to know. Oh, sorry, Fearsome. I'm sorry, I have a headache right now. Meanwhile, I'm just fighting dragons. Yep. Dragons. Fighting some dragons. Yep. There be dragons here. Did I just get a yellow tail? Kind of fearsome. I never got the item. Man, I need to look something up. Huh. I did get a yellow tail. I can use that to get a piece of the onion gear. I don't actually remember how good the onion gear is in this one. Alright, guys. Go ahead, watch the trailer. Maybe. Where the hell? Hang on. Come on. Oh, Silver Dragoon. See you around, Bosky. So let's see what the onion gear does in FF4. It doesn't say. Interesting. Don't worry, guys. It's not happening. Ever. Ever. I bet the people watching this on YouTube are going to be like, what the hell are they on about? Watching Chad as everyone's exploding. So I've been looking into something. The Onion Gear, which is, of course, a super rare drop, actually carries forward in New Game Plus as well. So, yeah, back when Cataclysm first came out, Little Billy. Oh, hey, Edge is dead. My plan has succeeded. It is actually worth noting that it might be, among the other things that might be worth getting in a game to carry forward in New Game Plus, is getting a full suit of the Onion Gear. I might think about that if I ever actually New Game Plus this playthrough. Normally I'd mute myself for you guys watching the thing, but I don't think you guys need me to, because, yeah. Wait, Edge is dead again? Yeah, why don't you guys pay attention to something real? Like Kingdom Hearts, or FF4. It's on TV, looks alike. Which obviously I do not have access to. Let's see if it's on YouTube yet. Nope. Yeah, let's get into a combat. Now, we need Edge to level so he can have enough health to be a Actually, now that I think about it, that doesn't make him that useful either. Maybe I should just let him not level. So I like how there's a blog post up right now that's like, guys, stop trying to buy Star Wars tickets tonight. Screw off. Why would you not want that, though, Samurai? Think of the benefits that outweigh the detriments. Possibly. You know, you've been saying that for a bit now, Fakey. I'm not sure it's actually true. You keep using that word, and I don't think it means what you think it means. By the way, if anybody spoils anything in chat, that's a bannable offense. Because there's people in chat who don't want things spoiled. And there's people on YouTube who don't want things spoiled in a Final Fantasy IV video. So, don't spoil. There are detriments, Samurai. I mean, there is no guarantee you'd even be the same person afterwards. You might not care about the same things, you might not care about the same people. Look what happened to Axel and Syx. Like, what I mean by that is look at what happened to both of them, and then Axel managed to recover because of Roxas and Xion, but Syx never had someone to help him recover, so he just stayed terrible. You know? I'm not worried about it from you, Dragoon. I'm mentioning it for people who are like, oh my god. Lord knows I did have Into Darkness spoiled for me, and I'm still pissed about that. That being said, I would take that gamble in a Heartfight, Samurai. At the very least, the possible benefits outweigh the possible detriments. Also, yeah, that's the other thing. Is my heart strong enough? It's one of those fascinating questions. We'd all like to think, I would imagine, that we're strong enough to, for example, wield a Keyblade, or become a nobody, or whatever. Possibly even a self-willed Heartless, even though that's much, much rarer. But would we actually, in real life? Who knows? Oh, is it up on YouTube? Let's check. I don't see it still. I have to admit, I am almost surprised about the amount of hype the movie is generating. Almost. People tend to forget how incredibly hyped episode one was up until, you know, it came out. Yeah, I don't still see anything on YouTube. Well, see, the funny thing, Samurai, is, and I am not immune to this, by the way. I want to stress this. But, most people were just not hyped at all about the new Star Wars. It's like, after the prequels, and after the fact that they're getting rid of the EU, and after the fact that it's now owned by Disney, and after, frankly, the crapping on the franchise that's been happening over the last several years. Why in the world would we care at this point, you know? And I was in that boat too, like I said. And then we got a little closer to a little closer to the movie coming out, and a little closer to the movie coming out, a little closer to the movie coming out. And as we've been getting closer, more and more people have been like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. And it's just been kind of building on its own. And I think it's obvious why. This is why I keep saying Episode 7 is the last chance for Star Wars. At least for a while. Because we all want it to succeed so badly. And if it doesn't, it'll be worse than a bad movie. It'll be a bad movie that's a disappointment. You know? It'll be a bad movie that let us down. It's like in those moments where it's like, we have this one final chance to succeed, and then we failed. That's worse than just failing by itself, don't you think? I said no spoilers, Fakey. Shush. Spoilers on the trailer is a bannable offense. This is your last warning. Still not seeing it on YouTube. They own the rights, Fearsome. They'd been maintaining the EU, after all, don't forget. Okay, this is it. Alright. Don't worry, nothing's showing at the moment. This is not working the way I want it to. I'm doing the poor man's version here. Here we go, as they say.